this is me, Fiona, your subconscious mind surgeon and known as Persian Medium, who basically working with police officers, private investigators, and finding missing people, and also helping individual cases. If you guys have any problems, any issues, and you do have missing persons, there is a crime cases that you want me to get involved, then just go to Fiona@ayurvedic.com or PersianMedium.com. Send my assistant and my agent email, and I will help you guys after. So before I take any callers, I want to talk about the vitamin supplement and actually the mineral things. Oh my God, it sounds like it's something wrong with myself. Basically, a lot of my clients ask me questions that, Fiona, you are eating anything and everything when I'm with you, but you are not gaining any weight, and we just want to know, like, what's your secret? My secret is about that I am eating everything. So I'm not going to say, okay, just vegetarians or vegans, oh my God, and other stuff. So, I mean, I'm sorry, guys, because I'm receiving a lot of text messages, a lot of emails and everything, and that's maybe why now my producer is going to get crazy of me. I'm sorry about that. That's why my phone actually moving and my computer is moving. So, okay, back to studio. So, well, the reason I'm actually telling you about this stuff is because I received a lot of emails, and you guys DM me all the time and ask me questions about, like, what we should actually take, what we should do. So I have to say I eat carbs and sugars and anything that everybody kind of says, no, we stay away from this. No, I'm eating anything and everything, but in a very, very small portion. So remember that if you want to lose weight, you have to not take enough calories that you normally did. Basically, every single day, based on our weight, we need to have in between 1,700 to 2,200 calories daily. And if you want to lose weight, you have to go below that 1,700 calories or 2,200 calories. And in long term, you are going to definitely lose your weight very gradually and very nicely without actually you're going to get any problem with your skin and any other things. And a couple of my clients asked me about, like, the vegans and kind of like vegetarians, like what we should. Well, I would say, to be honest, normally this is my opinion. I'm not, and I can't really be as a vegan. I can't be a vegetarian. I can't. So, I mean, I don't know how people can do it. If you do have kind of religious things that you want to be, that's just congratulations. If you can't handle it, that's good. But if you always, eat the normal, and then all of a sudden somebody tells you that just, use just the protein, having just protein in your life and not taking any other things, it will not going to be good for your kidney. So remember that if we go through just one simple nutrition, and think about that just vegetarians or vegans and kind of like those supplements, it will actually give us anything and everything. That's not true. Because I personally actually use these diets, and it's just not going to work for me. Not at all. So I have to eat bread. I have to eat rice. I have to eat sugar. I have to eat everything what I want and what I need, and protein, meat, and everything to make my body function. Being just vegan and vegetarian, you can feel almost fatigued and down. So mix them together, then you become much healthier and happier. This is just my opinion. You can do whatever you want to do, but my opinion is I would not change my diet out of sudden just because somebody told me to be vegan or be vegetarian when I was like in the 30 years and 35 years, eat everything and anything. So back to studio, and I have Michelle. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Can you hear me? Yes, of course. I hear you right now.
Yes, I can.
Awesome, gorgeous. Give me your date of birth, my love, and tell me about your question. Go ahead, please.
My birth date is October 18, 1969. And I had a question regarding a job. and a
Okay.
relationship. But the job, I just applied for a position, and I had it. It's a supervisory position for a big airline. I had my interview about 3 weeks ago. I'm still waiting on a decision.
Mm-hmm. Well, congratulations. You will have it. And I
You
actually
see
pick up
that?
the dates. Yes. Listen to this. It's about, I got May 14, May 17, May 23rd as a summit date that they're going to communicate and talk to you about your matter. So basically, they already approved you, and there is 2 more people that should look into your stuff and just say, well, yeah, she is a good candidate, which I see that you are, and you are almost kind of overqualified, because I can see that 2 of them were actually 3 of them that already watched these things. It says like, yeah, she sounds to be fantastic for this, and yeah, she has a good background, or there is a good resume and everything. So congratulations. I mean, I would say
Oh,
you will
thank
get
you. No,
that.
I felt positive at the interview. Like right now, I've been a flight attendant for many years, so this would be a supervisor of the flight, overlooking flight attendants. And I had my interview about 3 weeks ago, and they would contact me in about 2 weeks. But then I saw the opening again, so I got kind of discouraged about it. Like I was kind of I wasn't too sure, so I emailed. I emailed just to, I just was saying that I wanted to follow up and, on my application, on my interview, and they're saying they're still conducting interviews.
What I want to recommend you is just leave them alone. Don't try to communicate and try to connect and ask them a question where we are at. The reason that they did not have a conversation means the good things, actually means the very fantastic things. I'm happy that they did not have any conversation with you. And no news is good news, because if they actually really feel that you are not the right person, they would actually, answer you right after, or actually 2 days after, that I'm sorry, we just move on with some other person.
Right.
I see that right now they do really care about you and your background. They do care about you and your, your experience. And I see a couple of things and a couple of factors. Actually, you've been very good. And that's why one of them actually mentioned about like, wow, like she sounds really good and I never would qualify. And that's fantastic. So yeah, they just wanted to figure out like how much money they had to offer you, like as a salary, what else should be, what type of actually personality, or better say, what type of responsibilities you're going to have more than what you know already. So it's just a matter of like discussion, a lot of simple things, a lot of level of details, and those details is not really that important. You should be concerned. It's actually the regular kind of routine things, and that's why there shouldn't be an issue with them. So I mean, you're really going to feel good about it, So, and that's exactly what I can see. And
so you see me back home.
Say it again, honey.
I work out of San Francisco. I work out of California, but I live in Hawaii. So I'm away from my children at times, and I kind of want to be home based, so I can be around for them more. So that's why I'm hoping to get a position, so I can be more, in their everyday lives and still do what I love doing, like helping people, and it's a bit.
Well,
it's a
actually, I see the move
up.
for you. Yes, I see that move for you. So there is a move, and there is actually a reconnection for you and your family. And it's just going to happen because I can see that you usually affirm this for a long time, and congratulations, because whatsoever you ask, you are going to receive. So yeah, you do fantastic, sweetheart. I mean, I wanted you to visualize more. I recommend you 10 minutes before your bedtime 10 minutes before your bedtime. Have your mind completely set. Meditate for 10 minutes and see yourself in the place that you want to be. Feel yourself in the place that you want to belong, and actually, feel yourself with the person that you want to be with. If it's going to be your children, your family members, anybody, anything, I want you to feel and sense yourself almost in 21 days, 10 minutes before your bedtime. Just feel, sense, and reconnect, and make your frequency catch and connect with the universe frequencies, which actually going to give you a very fast and very awesome result. Focus on the positive they'll begin. And when all the negativities come to your mind or doubt come to your mind, please distract them, remove them, reduce them, and relieve yourself from all those thoughts. So basically, as far as I'm concerned, everything sounds to be very good for you and your family. Money-wise, everything is open. There is no blockage. And credibility-wise, reputation-wise, it sounds like that everything is moving forward. And when it comes to your health and well-being, everything sounds to be good as well. So don't express yourself more than you do today. Don't try to let yourself to feel all over the place. Make everything to, work out and calm down. And the rest will come to you when you visualize your 21 days, 10 minutes before your bedtime. It sounds like a miracle. Big miracles will come after that. So congratulations and wish you luck, sweetheart. And if you need me, and if you want to talk to me, if you want to tell me anything or ask me questions, and you can find me on A1R, or somehow it's kind of hard to find me, go to advice.com, advice.com, sign up there, and then you can email me, you can text me, and you can call me from there. It's the easy way that you ask me a question. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, back to you, and now I have, let's see, Tanel. Tanel. Hello, Tanel.
Hello, I'm here. How are you?
Hi, Tanel. How are you doing? I love your name. What does mean?
Thank you.
Tanel? Do you know that?
Yes.
Tell me.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Tell me about your name. What does mean, your name?
I don't know. I know my parents just named me after the singing group Captain and Tennille.
Okay. That's a nice name. I like it. I really react to it. Like, Tennille, it's beautiful. I like it. So it's not something that you see and actually you hear every day, but it's also kind of, perfect, luxury enough, gorgeous enough to feel. You're fantastic. Okay, cool. Cool.
Right.
Okay, fantastic. And maybe your parents actually love the musicians group of people, maybe music, maybe song, maybe something, because I can feel and sense that they really been into when you came to this beautiful world. They really wanted to name you this. So congratulations for that. I'm happy for you. So Tennille, give me a sense of birth, my love, and then tell me about your question. Go ahead, sweetheart.
You said tell me about your what?
Your date of birth.
My date of birth is March 19th, 1984.
Okay, and then tell me about your question, what you have in your mind and what you want to know of your moment.
Well, my real question is, I'm starting a new job on Monday, and I want to make sure I'm making the right decision by changing this job. Because I'm really already missing my old job already, and I haven't even started yet. And I'm very worried.
Okay, for you. If you make the right decision, answer is yes. You already make a right decision. If this decision will help you to grow or actually make you to become, successful enough to feel proud of yourself or actually give you enough money or finance or better finance, answer is yes. So you got all those answers as yes. So you should not really be worried about it at all.
Well, that's a good thing to hear.
Yes. So, I mean, it sounds like it was a very nice decision so far as you made, and it sounds like also that will change a lot of circumstances around you to the better, which I love it. And this change and this challenge will take you, baby, to the next level, which I'm happy for that. So you should not really be worried and concerned about that change. You should say, I am in a position to receive this change. I am asking, and now I am receiving. So be positive
Right.
about that change. Be receptive about that change. Feel good about yourself and about that decision that you made already, which I think that it was kind of hard for you to make that decision. I think that you went through a lot of question marks and doubt. But what I love about you, you are more positive and see the positive things about that are going to be a negative actually interaction. So I love that how positive you are, how positive you are thinking, how powerfully actually you feel good about yourself and what you are up to right now at the moment. So good for you.
Thank you.
Good for you. So tell me about if you have any other questions when it comes to love life, when it comes to actually other stuff, because I see that you have a couple things in your mind beside that job and that decision. I see also a little bit of confusion. It's not job related or career related. It could be a little bit of stress about passion, love, or feelings, because I can see that you've been emotional in the past of 3 weeks. Again, it's not job related, it's actually emotional related. So what's going on, baby?
Yeah, I'm actually a little conflicted with somebody that I really care about. And I know that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with me, but I just want to know, how does he feel about me? Like, we had a really big situation with us and we stopped talking, and we talked here and there, but lately I just been thinking about him a lot. And I just wish that maybe he had the same feelings that I have for him.
You know what I feel about this guy? I mean, he has feelings for you. He does love you, but he's very scared of obligation and responsibilities. And there is a couple weaknesses that I can see that, this guy had or has as well. So if you ask me, do you think he loves me? Well, yes, he does. If he cares about you, yes, he does. If he feels that you are a real deal, yes, you are. But when it comes to just making a decision, getting married, or actually doing a lot of other stuff, he sounds to be a little bit guarded and careful.
Okay.
Give him time. Let him to digest. But don't doubt about his feelings.
Well, there's also somebody else who I see that they want to be in a relationship, but I don't like him at all. And it's like he's more like a friend.
That's what I found out about your confusion emotionally. That's what I felt that okay, you're confused emotionally, you're emotionally involved with something that you have to also feel. But you know what? It doesn't matter if the second one badly wants to be with you. It should be you if you want to badly with him or with the first one. So you should not force yourself in anything, and you should not actually tell yourself that because the second one is actually a very good guy or somehow wants to be with me, well, and the first one doesn't like me or doesn't want me the way that I want, that I have to actually jump to the second relationship or actually with the second person. You should not do that. I think give yourself actually, I know that you gave yourself a lot of timing because I see that it's just been an ongoing process in the past a couple of weeks and actually 2 months. But I wanted you to give yourself a little bit of time to digest what you exactly want to do. Well, the first guy, he always going to be guarded. He always going to be quiet about his feelings. So you're not going to hear lovey-dovey things from him because this is exactly who he is as a person. I mean, his personality is based on this. But when you come to the second guy, so basically you're going to feel a lot. I mean, basically he's the guy that's going to always come around and feel good and, make you feel yourself. But if there's no attraction from your side, then don't waste your time.
Right. And that's what it is. No attraction.
Then don't waste your time. Because you have to be together with someone that you feel good about that specific person. And if you don't, then don't try to pretend that you're okay. By pretending, my love, nothing will happen. So you have to feel that I am completely connected to this guy. I love this guy. I want this. I want that. But if you don't feel and you're not really feeling happy about this, just let it go. It's time for you to let go. Don't force and don't feel poor for him. Sometimes we women, we say yes to men just because we feel bad, because he's a good guy, he's nice, he didn't done anything to me, but I feel bad if I'm going to say goodbye to him. Well, don't do. You know what? If you're not feeling good and you're not attractive, then don't waste his time and his heart, and don't play with his heart either. If you know sooner is much better than later. So my advice to you is cut the cord with the second one, or at least like have him as a friend, and tell him that you are just my friend, nothing more, nothing less. And then when you come to the first one, give him time and see if he can get rid of these fears or actually that type of weaknesses, which I can see that come from his past, and we can't do anything about it. That's it. And
yeah,
just
the first one I did something very horrible to, so I don't never expect him to forgive me.
Yeah, I understand that. That's why I think that you have to give time. And I think that you understand when I say that to you, because you know better than me right now what is wrong and what is good, because based on how you feel, both guys right now at the moment, you know exactly what I meant by just say goodbye to the second one, or somehow like have it just as a friend, and then give time to the first one and feel like what he's going to do. But as far as I'm concerned, you are doing fantastic. So, and I think almost after July 20, July 23rd this year, you are going to settle down with your love and your passion. So you're going to do fantastic there. Do you have any other questions, sweetheart?
Just one more, because I know you have a lot of people you have to get to. I need to know, am I going to learn how to drive this year? Am I going to get a car? Because I have so much bad anxiety.
Well, those anxieties and stresses come from unnecessary stress. You are a type of the person that brings unnecessary stress to yourself, which is not good. Oh, we have just 90 seconds. So, honey, for more information about me, go to avidadvice.com, persianmedium.com, avidawakening.com. But avidadvice.com, that's the only way that you can email me, and you can chat with me, and you can call from there. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great one, and bye.